Okay, we're here at Charlie and Jen's house, and Celia and Calvin, and Celia's mom. And Celia has some news to share with us. What happened yesterday, Celia?
Calvin proposed, and I said yes. So we're officially engaged.
Well, we need a few more details.
Planning a spring wedding next year. You want the whole details of the engagement? Okay. Well, I woke up yesterday. I had breakfast. No, we were going to go to dinner. We went to a triathlon, a mini triathlon of Calvin's yesterday. I went with him. I got up at 6 a.m., being the good sport that I am. Went up there, gave him water, cheered him on. And he said that since I was so sweet to go with him, he was going to take me to a nice dinner. So we came home, and he picked me up for dinner, and we went to Food Studio, which is where?
Off West Marietta, which is off Foul Mill, towards downtown or midtown.
So we sat outside and had dinner, and then after dinner, he said, "Why don't we go to Kima and have a drink at Kima?" And I was like, "Oh, are you sure we want to go all the way over there?" Because it was in the opposite direction. And he was like, "Yeah, let's go over there." And Kima is a Greek restaurant close to my apartment. And we used to always go when we first started dating. Not always, but we've probably been 15 times or so. Right? Maybe?
Maybe.
We used to go by there a lot before we'd go home and have a drink. Talk about how much we liked each other. And how well we got along. And so we went over there and we were talking. Do you want to tell the story? It's so funny.
You're doing a good job.
So we went over there and we ordered a drink, and we're sitting there, and his friend that works there, that owns it, or is the son of the family that owns it, was there, and came out and was talking to us. And Calvin said, "Oh, I wanted to talk to you for a minute." So they get up and go talk, and then they come back, and I was like, "What was that all about?" And he was like, "Oh, about you planning something for your birthday." And I was like, "Oh, yeah." Whatever, I wasn't thinking anything at all, you know, that he was going to propose tonight. So then he was like, "I wish we had cards, we could play rummy." And I was like, "Yeah, that would be fun, but they probably don't have cards here." And then his friend came back out, Nico, and Calvin was like, "Do y'all have any cards here?" And he said, "No." Well, you know what? I have 2 decks in my car because I was going to go play poker tonight with my friends. And Calvin was like, "Oh, good. Would you go get us a deck?"
And Calvin, you take us from there.
Because he's running out of tape.
This is just a 90-minute tape.
And then Nico brought the cards back, and I dealt the cards out.
Where did the cards come from, Calvin?
They came from Nico.
They were.
I had given them to Nico earlier in the night. Nico brings the cards back out, and I deal them. And before I let her pull up her hand, I told her that, what did I tell you? I said, if you win, I'll give you $100 and I'll propose to you before the end of July. And she looked at me and said, "Okay, that's a deal." Because y'all probably don't know this, but she was always, "So when's it gonna be? When are you gonna propose?"
Joking.
Yeah.
Because we always talked about getting married and stuff, so I just joke around and say, "Today seems like a good day for proposing."
So
What do you think?
She said okay and picked up her hand, and I had set it up. We were playing gin rummy, by the way, so she had picked up her hand, and her hand consisted of 4 queens, 3 kings, and 4 aces. And on the first card that she picked up when she opened the hand was the Queen of Hearts, and it said, "Celia, will you marry me?" And she said yes.
Is that what is it? See, you said yes, and that was it.
And then she cried. And then she cried a little bit more.
And I said, "Did you talk to my parents?"
Had you talked to her parents, Calvin?
Yes, sir, I had.
Absolutely.
And how'd that go?
Better than I thought. No, it went real well. It went nothing, no speech planned, but I think I got
You fumbled through it.
enough of the good things out.
And now, Celia, we'll see the ring, if you don't mind setting it on the table.
If you could pick it up.
You might want to go to the bathroom to show it. It really
That's
doesn't
right.
show
It really sparkles in the bathroom.
Like Jody says, it looks like tinfoil. And I said,
She
if
did
that's
say
all I
that.
had to put on a ring, I would have done it.
You're the lucky one to get the video.
Well, I told him,
You
y'all
have
don't
a
know
videographer.
how nervous I was going to talk to him, because not only was I nervous about the conversation, I thought that thing would be out. And I was going to have to tell him, no, please don't do that. I mean, I think my shirt was already sticking to me by the time.
And Consumer Reports is the best, the Wusthof and Hinkles. So do you want to look at them?
But they said also say that the one.